live stream. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm hanging out in the tent here. Got a nice wood stove going. Nice and warm in here. Feels like a hot summer day. That'd be fun to just do an impromptu live stream. See who's out there. So I'll get myself set up here. Got myself a Mad Tom from Muskoka Brewing. We visited this brewery a couple of years ago now in the summertime. Quite a big brewery, actually. I believe it was up in Bracebridge. I actually dropped this beer on the way out. You can see the foam coming out. Quite a tasty beer. Quite a tasty beer. Well, I did some split wood here on the fire. It's quite warm in here. Oh, my niece Alex is online here. She's saying, "Hi, Uncle Greg." Hi, Alex. Nice to see you or hear from you again. I believe you saw me in my last live stream. Hi from my mom and dad and John as well. Sounds like you're all together. Hello, Dan, Regina, John. Suppose that's why I didn't hear from my brother. Thought maybe he was out having a cigar today or something, but nope. Cheers, everyone. Don't know if you can hear that airplane flying over. That's why I try to use that microphone. Hopefully it filters out a lot of that noise that's going on around me. Wow, that fire's quite warm. I might even have to open the door on this one. Oh, Alex is saying my brother Dan already had his cigar. He's come back in already. Nice. And my brother Dan saying he did have a cigar. I'm going to open this door here. Wow, it's warm in here. I should have brought a thermometer in here so I can share with you just how warm it is. We got quite a bit of snow today. So I came out here a little while ago and I put the wood stove on just to melt the snow on the roof of the tent. I find when I get too much snow, the roof will collapse on me. But yeah, we're not going to get snow on the roof as long as we got this heat going. So I'm curious if anybody out there has a similar setup to this. I know normally I'd put this up on the extreme cold days of winter. I figure probably got another week or so before I can take this down. It's just the, I don't mind the cold so much, but it's the wind. You get a really windy day and it's really hard to film and do some videos with that. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of content because just because of the cold weather. But I see that's kind of across the board here on YouTube. A lot of people who grill in their backyard haven't been putting out a lot of content. So Just one of those things. I look forward to those days I can just lay things out on a table and just share with you with what I'm doing. But again, in extreme cold weather, it's hard to do. My brother Dan's saying I use my garage with a heater. It works well. Yes, that would work. My garage is filled with stuff right now, unfortunately. But with the tent collapsing under the snow, I'm wondering if I got a newer tent, a different tent, whether it would hold up better in the snow or not. So I've been looking at getting maybe a different tent for next year. We'll see how that goes. The stove's been holding up well. Other than I have a heat resistant material that I glued to the roof and it's all coming down. So I could probably do a better job with that on the next tent. But we'll see. I'm looking at a few things right now. So, oh, the trumpet master. Hey, my brother Luis. Nice to see you, buddy. Always good to have you on. What's the temp up there? Well, it is freezing outside, or just hovering around freezing. We got a lot of snow today. That's why I'm kind of hunkering down in here today. We're due for some more snow this afternoon and this evening. I know you got a live stream coming. You're probably due on this evening. You usually do it on Saturday evenings. And yeah, I thought I'd get this ready, get the wood stove going. Why not? You know, it's nice to hang out in here, have a beer. I have some. Not sure if you're going live tonight. Well, if you do go live, give me a heads up. If you want a partner to join, I'll certainly join in with you. I'll just keep this wood stove going until it's time for you. Yeah, I know you're nearing your, what was it, your 100th video? Your 100th live stream, I should say. That's a pretty cool milestone. Every milestone's pretty cool, actually. The YouTube community is very friendly. Yeah, so I can hear a little bit of melting going on out there. It's probably the water dripping off the roof here. Like I say, I've been keeping this fire going for the last few hours just to keep the snow from accumulating on the roof. And it, you know, kind of gives me something to do this afternoon. I did recently make a video public where I was trying this beer. Very good beer. I got a sausage from my local butcher down the road, Medell Brothers. Grilled that. It's a simple cook, but just tastes so good. Like when the snow is falling, you have that nice hot sausage on a bun, just a little mustard on there. So good. And then, of course, you enjoy a nice beer like this. Very good. So I was on with my buddy Wayne from Tavern 53 on Thursday, and we were talking about shoveling snow and that. And we got out today, shoveled the driveway. And one of the things we were talking about on Wayne's show on the Tavern 53, his buddy gets the barbecue out and starts grilling as they're shoveling the driveway. so that when they're done shoveling the driveway, they have a nice treat to snack on. And I don't know, maybe I had that on the brain, but I thought with all that snow falling, wouldn't that be a great day to have some nice sausage on the grill? So that's where I was at, just going with it. So this weekend in Canada, or in Ontario anyway, we got Family Day weekend, which is a long weekend for most people. I believe in the US it's President's Day on Monday. So it's also a long weekend over there. So hey, nice to just relax. You know, it's cold weather. It's nice just to be home. I do have an interesting video coming up, something I've never tried before. I'm not sure if I should reveal it just yet, but it's coming up very soon. Um, it's going to be a very interesting cook. Let's just put it to you that way. Yeah, I'm not sure how much I want to reveal at this time, but because it may not turn out that well, or it might just turn out fantastic. I don't know, but it's happening soon. So if you're watching me for the barbecues, that's coming up. Because I haven't seen too many other videos, if any, that are gonna do or have done what I'm gonna try. I think I just got the perfect barbecue for it. So we'll see what happens. I'll take you outside just for a minute. I'll show you what it looks like. Got quite a bit of snow out there. So you got the barbecue area here. Got snow on all the grills. It's snowed in the grass. Of course, it stopped snowing right now, but it's supposed to start back up again. Of course, you can see I melted all the snow off the tent here, which is pretty cool. I had the Flame Pro pellet patio heater going earlier. I was grilling up something here in the Weber kettle. I think eventually I'm going to have to get a nice fire going here in the fire pit. I miss doing some fires in there. I could just feel just outside the roof of my gazebo here, getting some like misty rain coming down. But it's supposed to get cold again. It's supposed to start snowing some more. Again, that should be fun. Come back in the tent here. See, I got my fire going in the wood stove. It smells so nice in here with that fire going. There, now we're back. Sit down for a bit. Have a nice sip of beer again. That's what I'm talking about. That's how to spend a Saturday afternoon. Whoops. Trying to watch the chat here. DJ Vision IT. Greg, have you tried the Has Mama by Lakes Brewery? By Great Lakes Brewery. No, I haven't. Haven't even heard of that. I just stepped out, went to my local LCBO where I get some beer, but not all the craft breweries have their beer there, or not everything's available. I have seen beer from Great Lakes Brewing, but I haven't seen that one. Haze Mama by Great Lakes Brewing. Haze Mama. I'm thinking it's a hazy IPA maybe. Sounds like something I would enjoy. I would definitely pick that up next time I see it, if I see it. It's at the LCBO. Okay, I'm going to look for that. I'll look for that and maybe it will be in a future video. It's the best IPA you can buy at LCBO. Great. Love that endorsement. I definitely need to try that one. When you say something's the best, I got to get out there and try it. Because I've had some pretty great tasting IPAs. I like a hazy IPA, just the thought that the beer is not as filtered. You get some of that genuine ingredients in there. At least in my mind, that's how I see it. But that sounds really good. So I've had I've had a lot of growth to the channel lately. I've recently hit that 3,000 subscriber mark. And of course, I do different types of videos. The barbecue, the beer reviews. I do some car repairs. I build some things here in the backyard. And hopefully, no matter what the reason why you subscribed here to the channel, hopefully you can get something out of it, even if it's something simple like this. Just I guess a good message that I like to convey to people is, get in your backyard, find your place. It's like, keep things simple, filter out the noise in life. Do something that brings a happiness or enjoyment to you, something relaxing that you can share with your family. I find, having the barbecue in the backyard, and it's just such a social thing that you can do for people. Yeah, just an all around good time. DJ Vision saying, yeah, you see zero through it. I like that. Nice cloudy. When they say hazy IPA, it's a cloudy IPA. I like that. I started when you bought the Louisiana Girls Pellet Grill from at Costco. Okay, pellets. Yes, that's been a really good barbecue. Okay, in this weather, I haven't been using barbecues that involve electricity a lot. Only because of the snow, the extreme cold. There's just something about throwing some charcoal on the grill and cooking something. But that one cook that I'm talking about is gonna involve a grill with some hydro. And yeah, we're gonna talk about that. And the trumpet master, my good friend, barbecue is perfect. Yeah, it's such a family thing, Get that barbecue going. I know if you follow the Trumpet Master 77, he's puts out a video once a week, every Wednesday. Nice barbecue cook. He usually has a live stream on Saturdays, but he has some great cooks going. He's also got a couple different style pellet grills, and does a lot of beef back ribs, which is something I don't do a lot of. So yeah, I find that interesting. And again, I guess each region you find people barbecue something a little bit different, and yeah, it's the enjoyment of following everybody. It's kind of cool. So DJ Vision, you've been around for a while then, because I bought that pellet grill. It had to be at least 2 years ago. Yeah, because I first bought the Kamado, Louisiana Grill's Kamado grill. And there was a bit of a learning curve to get that going. But it really piqued my curiosity of a pellet grill, because they seem to be quite popular. And yeah, so I actually have two Louisiana grills right now, pellet grills. My lovely wife also has one, and we do a lot of pizzas on that one. We have that set up actually in another gazebo closer to the house, and I'll have to do some videos on that one day, because she's really got this pizza cooking down pat, actually, with the cast iron pans on the pellet grill. Yeah, I got to bring more of that again when the weather gets a little bit warmer. We'll do a little more of that. Trumpet Master 77. It's funny you mentioned the beef backs. That's literally my video that drops this Wednesday. Laugh aloud. Love it. DJ Vision. Yeah, over 2 years. Yep, it's been okay. New project for you. Montreal smoked meat. You know what? I've done, what do you call it? Brined. It's leaving my mind right now. It's a brined brisket. Gosh, I can't think of corned beef brisket. I actually got a couple different videos. The one I kind of failed at it. The other one I really redeemed myself. It was really good. I That's going to be available probably soon, because a lot of the corned beef briskets usually start to come around St. Patrick's Day in March. So I'm thinking I'm going to do another. It'll be like a Montreal smoked meat, something like that. Maybe I'll look more into how they do a Montreal smoked meat and try to do my corned beef brisket similar to that cook. But the last one I did was so good, so spot on. Each time you do it, you just learn from that and then you move on. The good thing about doing a lot of my cooks here on YouTube, I can go back to watch my previous video to see what I did or didn't do, or it reminds me what I should have done in the future. And yeah, we'll just grow from there. Spoiler alert, laugh out loud. You'd be okay. You want to see a beef back? Really, you want to see a beef back rib cook? Go to the Trumpet Master 77 channel. Subscribe to him. This Wednesday, he's dropping a video on that. You won't regret it. He's a great guy. He supports a lot of other YouTubers. Um, we message each other once in a while. He's just an all-around good guy. Go check him out. Crypto Up Team, the myth, the legend. Love your content. Crypto Up Team. I started watching when you did throwaway barbecues outside. Got me interested in barbecue thanks to that. Oh my gosh, those videos. I got I got these videos, or sorry, these barbecues at Costco. I paid $6 and something for 3 of them. So I call them $2 barbecues. I do plan on doing some more cooks where I take those barbecues, bring it to a park somewhere, grill a steak. That's so cool that you mentioned that. I do have some future videos coming up. I debated on doing another $2 barbecue cook here in the backyard, but to me, I think it's more interesting if I take them out somewhere and go grill somewhere in public. But, and it's funny, Crypto One Up Team, I imagine you're into crypto. I had a video coming up at the Bitcoin halving where we were going to have everything and put it on the grill. But I didn't end up getting that video done or uploaded. But future crypto important events that may be coming up in the future, I plan on doing some barbecue cooks related to that. So you might be interested in that or knowing that might come up. Trumpet Master saying thank you. No, thank you. You've been really good to me and supporting the channel here. And honestly, following you as well, I learned a lot. You got a whole different style to your videos that I find interesting. Um, I mean, we both have different styles, but I think it's so cool how you got that cook going. You put yourself up in the corner and you explain everything that's going on in the cook. I find that just entertaining to watch. DJ Vision, try this corned beef brisket. Wash it with Instapot steamer with liquid smoke and water. Remove it, put Montreal smoked meat seasoning, put it in the fridge for 48 hours, smoke it to 165, steam it to 195. Cheating way, so you have to brine for 10 days. So you don't have to brine for 10 days. Oh, okay. That sounds very interesting. Because the brine for 10 days, to me, really kind of turns you off of doing that style of cook. But you just simplified it so much right there. I'm going to look at that. I'll look into doing that. That sounds very interesting. Yeah. I have a brisket sitting in the fridge right now. So I got a future brisket cook coming up. Excuse me. Made it 4 times this summer. The brine makes you need to buy a new fridge, but it stinks up the fridge. Oh, okay, yeah. I could see that. Yeah. That sounds really good though. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look more into that. Montreal smoked meat. Like today, today I just threw that sausage on the grill, but just so nice. I mean, like 10 days brine makes you want to have a separate fridge. My method, no smell. Yeah, I agree with that. And plus, you don't have to occupy so much real estate in the fridge for 10 days. I like that. Yeah, it sounds very interesting. So what else we got? We got I know I did a live stream with Wayne, I believe last week or 2 weeks ago now, and we were talking about his spam challenge, and we came up with I don't know how many different recipes of what to do with spam. So I am looking forward to some warmer weather. Get Wayne and some of his crew over from Tavern 53, and yeah, do some cooks here in the backyard, and of course share it with all of you. So the problem with most people is after 10 days, if it's raining for 3 days in a row, you're screwed. Crypto Cup team. You ever do exotic dishes, by the way? I like making stuff like kofta on the barbecue, cheap and very tasty. I'm not sure what kofta is. That might be something I need to Google. Cheap and very tasty. Two things I like in barbecue, cheap and tasty. Can't wait for the spam videos. Yeah, me too. That will be fun. You got me thinking about this kafta now. Well, I can't check on my phone because I'm filming you from my phone. Sounds interesting. So, out of who's watching here, who's got the warmest temperature outside? By the way, I'm probably going to have to go shut the door because it's starting to get a little bit cool in here now. Maybe I'll put a couple more logs on the fire here as well. I got these nice small splits that I put on the fire. Look at that. I'll put another one on there. See what we got. There's our door. There we are. I got this nice blanket on the chair. This is a steel chair, so it just insulates the cold steel from my back. So it's minced lamb meat with a lot of spices on a stick, basically. You know what? I like lamb meat. Got some rack of lamb videos planned, future coming. DJ Vision, I had an argument with my wife. Do you prefer a strip loin smoked, then seared, or immediately seared? Prefer a strip loin smoked, then seared, or immediately seared? Usually I like to smoke it first. I like to get the interior temperature up to, like, say, a medium rare, and then do the sear. I guess they call that a reverse sear. What I'd like to do in the future for a video, because that's generally how I do my steak. The thicker the steak, the better as well. I want to do first smoked, then seared. One that's seared first and then put on the indirect side, brought up to temperature. Then do a steak that's just seared over the fire until it's brought up to temperature. Cut into all three. Maybe get a partner with me who doesn't know what I did, where we can each taste to find out if the difference is marginally different or is there a big difference. Because normally you'll do one method one day. Maybe the next time you do it, a month from now, you do it a different way. It's hard to tell because so much time went by. But when you do a side-by-side taste test like that, I think that's the true telling right there. Yeah, I plan on doing something like that, actually. Minus 17 here. Oh, it's definitely warmer here. We're probably like about freezing right now. Like maybe even just above freezing right now. I'm in Windsor, Ontario, so it's a pretty southern part of Canada. One of the most southern parts of Canada. There's plenty more I found. I have a very cheap barbecue and crappy weather, so usually go for things that barbecue fast, laugh out loud. Yeah, you know what? That's one of the things I do as well, especially in the real extreme cold weather. I like to light some coals, cook something, then get back in the house, especially because of the wind. Not so much the snow, even rain doesn't bother me. It's the cold. Or sorry, it's the wind. Because I can dress for the cold. But when the wind's blowing, it goes through whatever you're wearing. Drew back to back. Do a blind with wife. Yes, I need to get. I need to do that video because I haven't. I guess I got to find out for myself because I've been doing this certain method of this reverse sear where you're first smoking the meat at a certain temperature, grilling it. I pretty much do that with everything. I did that with the rack of lamb. Yeah, now that I think about it, I do that with a lot of things. It just gives you so much more control than the sear. But I see people do the opposite, where they sear it first, then they smoke it to temperature. But then again, if you compared it the other way, where you just put it over the fire until you get it to temperature, yeah, I'm really curious that side by side. You got me thinking now. First, kind of disappointed you aren't streaming from the Costco shed. That would be good too. The Costco shed that I built, well, that I put on video building, is actually in my neighbor's yard. We helped them build that. I did a Costco shed in our yard, and it's up. It's been working good for a while now, but I didn't do a video on it. That was before I even started doing YouTube. But I found this new magical thing where if you bought something and start assembling it and do a video on it, it's interesting to the watchers. So I actually the neighbor mentioned they needed a new shed. I suggested a Costco one, and I offered to build it for him so that I could do a video on it. So that's how that video came about. We took down their old shed, cut it up, put it at the road, took the existing pad they had because it was the same size as the shed from Costco, built that on that pad, and that's where that video came from. DJ Visions up in Ottawa. I've been to Ottawa a couple times now. It's probably about a 10-hour drive from me in the summertime. Yeah, we got quite different weather from Ottawa to here. You have, I believe, a lot more snow, a lot colder temperatures. True Canadian weather up there. Well, that fire is starting to roar up now again. Gonna have to do another video here in the tent where I throw a frying pan here on the wood stove and grill something up again. I did a video with a grilled cheese sandwich doing that, and I'm telling you, it was just the perfect heat to get a grilled cheese just perfect. I did one where I did a breakfast on here. It took a little while to get the hash browns fully cooked, but once the fire got going, the hash browns got cooked, the eggs took no time, the bacon took no time. It was actually a really good breakfast. It was one of those mornings I just got up. Okay, I want to get some content on YouTube here. So I got out. The sun wasn't even up yet. I started filming, got the fire going. It was just a relaxing morning. I mean, you can go back and watch the video, but yeah, cooking breakfast on here. It was quite a good time. Watching you all the way from the Netherlands. Wow, Netherlands. There's another YouTuber I've been following from the Netherlands for many years now, the Pitmaster X. Maybe you follow him too. And I was very intrigued with this guy. He started off right in his backyard. He had the wood stove going. Behind him was a pile of, or a nicely stacked wood, I should say, to feed into the wood stove. Then he had his barbecues, and he was just explaining what he was doing. And actually, he's one of the inspirations why I started doing YouTube. Yeah, he's just very well-spoken person, Very easy recipes. Very good. Seems like a very good guy. Yeah, that's pretty cool. From the Netherlands. I imagine your weather in the Netherlands this time of year is probably similar to here, I'd imagine. Yeah. That's pretty cool. You know, to connect with people from around the world like this is truly just a wonderful thing. So crypto one up team. I'm thinking you're into crypto. Now, I tend to dabble a little bit myself. Maybe I'd have to see. Do you have a YouTube channel yourself, or? Well, I don't know how long I've been live streaming here for. I was going to maybe stay on for a little bit, but it's interesting as I'm getting some conversations going here. I was looking at some future potential barbecues to buy just to add to my arsenal here outside. Crypto One Up Team. Yes, I own a project related cryptocurrency. My channel has nothing on it though. Oh, okay. Well, maybe something in the future. I'll have to check you out there. Yeah, crypto's something I watch. Actually, I'd never share it here on the channel, but it's something I'm into and I watch. Maybe one day some pieces of that will come out in the channel here and there. But yeah, I find cryptocurrency interesting. Let's put it to you that way. Back in the day, I used to think of crypto as a virtual money. But the more I look at things, the more I see isn't all money virtual. We don't get a paycheck anymore. Most of the things we purchase isn't with cash. Just I don't know. We're getting into a different world than it was many years ago. Barbecue coin, yes, that would be cool. If that's an actual coin, I'm gonna check it out. That would be pretty cool. And I heard it here first. And if you're watching this, you heard it here first. Anyway, maybe we'll wrap up this live stream. I really appreciate the people that joined in here, and always great to touch base with everyone out there. It's just a great community out there, and yeah, look for some future videos. I haven't been putting out the content like I have been, like I normally do, only because of the weather. We got a lot of videos coming out. I mean, look for that coming out, and we'll see you on the next one. Crypto T, have a good day, and you have a good day to you as well. And we'll see everybody on the next one.